PE national curriculum isn't really that mysterious, but it can be hard to get a grip of what is actually required. That's why we've put in the hard yards for you, making a potential mountain of work feel a little bit easier. Now, the national curriculum is only 3 pages long, with the first page outlining the purpose and the aims. The emphasis here is on giving children the physical and mental tools to succeed in physical activity, giving them the opportunity to live healthy and active lives. Now, we're going to go through this pretty quickly, so feel free to pause the video and have a read if you want to go into deeper detail. The second page highlights what should be taught in Key Stage 1 and Key Stage 2. The Key Stage 1 focus centres on arming children with basic skills to engage in play, both competitively and cooperatively. It's essential that they refine movement patterns such as running, hopping, skipping and jumping in a variety of directions, as well as developing basic throwing and catching skills. Children should also understand the basic attacking and defending principles. For example, what to do if you have the ball and what to do if you don't have the ball. Dance is also pivotal for promoting those fundamental movement pathways and fostering a love for physical activity. Key Stage 1 isn't about sports. It's about fun activities that introduce children to physical education in a way that helps them to become familiar with physical activity whilst developing the basic building blocks of movement with and without equipment. In Key Stage 2, years 3, 4, 5 and 6, we progress things further. We move on by linking the basic movements from Key Stage 1 into sequences. For example, running and jumping in order to catch a ball before throwing it back. You should be creating opportunities for children to work with and against each other and support them in understanding how to improve, both individually and as part of a team. We can get there by offering a range of activities and modified sports to enhance their game understanding. Gymnastics and athletics are fantastic vehicles to bolster our ABCs and beyond, scaffolding extra important traits, whilst outdoor and adventure activity is an excellent opportunity for children to enhance teamwork, decision making and those all-important leadership skills. It's important to note that all this should be built on top of and as part of the curriculum for Key Stage 1. Key Stage 2 continues developing physical literacy. Sports are not the focus. They serve as the vehicle to teach a much broader set of skills, including teamwork. We round things off with the final page that is swimming. Now, swimming needs to be taught in either Key Stage 1 or in Key Stage 2. Your chosen swimming provider should be teaching children to swim 25 metres confidently and competently using a range of different strokes and perform safe self-rescue. Swimming is great fun, but it's also a life-saving skill. Let's make sure that children become comfortable in the water from a young age. With the P.E and Sport Premium funding continuing, each school is set to receive somewhere in between £17,000 and £19,000 depending on the size of your school. Now, this money is ring-fenced specifically for physical education and should not be spent anywhere else. In fact, it should only actually be spent within these 5 key indicators. The first indicator highlights that children should be doing about 60 minutes of physical activity a day. 30 minutes of that should be in school, either through PE lessons, the Daily Mile, active maths, active literacy and things of that nature. The second indicator is raising the profile of physical education in your school. This is the attitude towards physical education and its general upholding within your school. For example, how well is sport and physical education celebrated in your school? Do you have assemblies? Do you have a children's sports council? Do you have play leaders? And what activities do you have on at break and lunchtime in terms of extra provision for the children? Third indicator is around staff CPD, continued professional development. So what workshops, resources and mentorship schemes do you have in place to ensure that your staff are empowered with the skills, knowledge and confidence to deliver outstanding PE lessons? The fourth indicator talks about exposing children to a broad range of activities. Think outside the box on this one. Can we get children rock climbing, going to a trampoline park, dodgeball, boxing, an adventure park in which they're encouraged to climb ladders, zip line and kayak? The broader the experience is, the more likely children are to fall in love with physical activity. And the final indicator is increasing participation within competitive sport. Now this could be intra-class competitions, so classmates playing against each other, intra-school competitions, whole classes playing against each other, or even inter-school tournaments where your school plays against another school in organised sports and competitions. These 5 indicators serve to give a holistic and rounded approach to how you choose to spend your physical education and sports premium money. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope that you found it useful. If it was beneficial to you, then please give it a like and share it with other people who might want to view it as well. And as always, make sure that you subscribe to catch next week's video. I'll see you then.